Hello guys, Akshay JH here, and today we're going to look at how you can set up an on-click listener for our blog Recycler View. So here you can see this is our app running here. I have posted a few posts. So what we actually want to do, we want to set up on-click listeners for the whole post and as well as individual elements of the post. So in this part, we're going to look at how you can do it for the whole post or maybe the both. So let's get started. Now, many of you guys think that setting on click listener for recycle view is kind of hard, but that's actually not the truth. With Firebase, you can do it actually pretty easily. But sometimes if you are working with like if you are not working with the Firebase and you are just working with recycler view, it can get a little hard. But here that's not the issue. So what you actually need to do, if you want to set up the on-click listener for the whole post, say for example I want to tap on this post, then it should do some commands. So what you can actually do inside our populate view holder in our recycler view adapter for our Firebase that we set up in very beginning of this course. What you can do inside that, as if you remember, we set the title, description, image, and username. One thing that you can do, you can say that view holder dot mview, and mview is the view that we set here. This is the reference for the whole view. All right. Then what you can do is say dot set on click listener new on click listener. Now this is going to set up the on click listener for the whole view. So just for an example, I'm going to add in a toast. So you clicked a view. Alright, so I'm going to run the app now and let's see what happens. Yeah, here. So as I told you guys, I'm not always available on YouTube. So many of you guys are still commenting on YouTube to get the answers, and I can't really reply to every answer question there because I'm not online on the YouTube every day, and especially on Saturdays and Sundays, weekends, I'm not online. So if I tap on it, here you can see that you click the view. Setting up the click listener is not actually an issue. The issue comes when you want to animate something from it, or if you want to set up for the individual element, like if I add in a like button, that we will be doing it in later parts. That can be a problem a little bit, but don't worry about that. So I'm going to tell you how you can do on-click listener for individual element too. Here you can see that we have a title. So what we actually want to do inside the blog view holder, we want to add an on-click listener for just the title, and for the blog post is going to be a separate click listener. So here in the public void method, we set the title. What we can do, I'm going to cut this code, or maybe let's just copy it because I'm going to change it back to this later, and I'm going to comment it. So inside our blog view holder class, I'm going to paste it over here, and I'm going to make it a member variable of this blog view holder class. So here you can see, and now we can remove it from here. So we created this what do you call it, text view variable over here. Then we set up over here, and then we set the title over here. Now inside the blog view holder over here, you can create the set on click listener for the single element. We have a tag. And let's just say main. And I'm going to run the app now, and let's see what happens. I'm going to open up the Android monitor so we actually see what's happening. All right, so let it finish, and there we go. So app is running now. If I click on the image, you can see that it creates a toast. Let me just click on the title now. Wait for a second. Now I'm gonna click on the title, you can see that it just logged the string inside here that we actually mentioned. So now it's actually not showing us the toast because the on-click listener for this one is set separately over here. So this is only going to work for those elements we use in the methods, but not directly here. All right, so I hope you guys are getting me what I'm actually saying. Now, as I told you guys, setting up the on-click listeners is not actually difficult. It's actually pretty easy with Firebase. Now, in the next part, what we're going to take a look at, if we click on this post, we want to send the user to a different activity, and then we're going to show the content of the post over there, and maybe the comments and likes also. But if you guys want to animate the post, like if you want to animate it from one activity to another, and if you want to use the custom toolbar which contains the image view and all, that's totally up to you, because that's the Android functioning is secondary for our tutorial series. The primary thing that we are covering is Firebase. So I'm not going to cover too much about the Android, but we're going to take a look at the full Firebase things in this tutorial. So that's it for this part. Just try it out to set on-click listeners for your some other views, and maybe try it out on some other app, and then we're gonna see you guys in next part with some new features.